1 second here, chat. Oh boy, my internet is having a hard time right now. I guess we'll exit out that.
Hello, everyone.
That is no. Okay. I was gonna do something, I forgot. Okay, we'll do it later. Okay, anyways. Hello everybody, my name is Christian Uxa here. Welcome back to another crazy live stream. Today we are going to be playing a game known as the Stanley, what was it? The Stanley was it Parabell? The Ultimate Deluxe. So I've seen this game like way back when it was like out in 2013. I know the game is kind of like mind like messing or whatnot, so yeah, pretty excited to give this a shot. English confirm. So you guys excited for this? Because I am. Hey, what's up, Ronald Hunt? What's up, Gatosh, you doing today? How have you been, brother? And I'm doing pretty good, though, Sororio. Thank you for asking. Have you played before? No. It's barely... Well, we're good, then. Because I can technically see it. I don't know about y'all. Please enter the current time. It is PM. Three. Oh, it's about to turn 11. Okay, note, accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. Thank you. Oh, wait. But yeah, oh, well. Welcome. You are playing the Stanley Parabell Ultra. Oh, it's actually, yeah, Ultra Deluxe, not Ultimate, whatever I was saying before. Okay. Let's go and get started. Why not? Why the frig not? The end is never the end is never.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hello, Stanley. Nice to meet you again after a couple of years.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Nice.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Okay.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Is there a pause? Yes. Okay, give me 1 second. Hang on. Talking to parents. on 1 second. One second, sorry, again. Da, 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 da. Okay, my bad. What's up, Lad J? And what's up, Samantha? What's up, Wakatoshi doing today? Okay, sorry. Wait. Begin the game again. Oh, interesting. Okay. Sensitivity is alright. Not that... Wow, movement is really quick. Very loose. He's like a freaking snail. Or like a snake. Is Stanley a snake snail human? Human snake snail? What's the word I'm looking for? Humo snake nail?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But I want to look at everything. And interact with
Stanley
everything.
went around touching every... No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Ooh, pushing keys. Pushing keys. Oh, sorry. Whoever's that was. Okay, we're getting stuff arranged, so... Turning every little thing off because I'm a good worker, chat. You should know me. I'm a very good worker. Very good worker employee. Ah. Oh. Oh, wait. Left clicks to interact as well, too. Okay, interesting. I'll let it go.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Yeah. Dude, some people are very slow. I'm just one of those other people that are very slow and also very curious. Okay, yeah, this right here reminds me of the back doors of the back office, whatever it's called. Cells in this quarter. Can I zoom in? Is there like a way where I can zoom in? I don't think there is. This doesn't make any sense. Okay. Anywho. Alright, let's just go in
When
here.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Why?
he entered the door on his left.
Why are we in the Matrix, yo? To the door on my left. Is that... Okay. To the door on my left. I'm more of the right man, to be honest.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah. You right. Hello. Whatever that is over there. Anybody playing some Fortnite? Anybody playing some Apex?
Yes, truly
No?
a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Speaking of drinking it all in, give me a freaking drink, dude. I work here. Give me a freaking drink.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your
Give me a
coworkers
drink!
have
Okay.
mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yeah, very relaxing, dude. What? Oh wait, I
At this
can't.
point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall
You
personality.
can't jump.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
You get your first achievement. Sweet, dude. I could literally click on
But
Lily
at last,
Air.
he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
All right, freaking. Ooh, what about this room? This room looks. Ooh, but this room looks cool too. Looks like CS:GO almost. What about this room? Whoa. Blueprinting.
Stanley was so
area?
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, ouch. That hurt. Oh yeah, we can't jump, right? Yeah, that's right. Sure, we can't jump. All we can do is walk.
Look,
and
Stanley,
click.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
a lot
not
of
your
boxes.
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Hey,
Please,
bro, how's it going, buddy? It's
stop
going
trying
pretty
to
good.
make
How you
every
doing today?
decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
That I did not do. Jay, I did not look up Alexis.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance
Or
to
Alexa,
redeem
sorry.
yourself.
I
To
did not
put
check
your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
My little gum bear? My gumdrop? I'm coming, gumdrop. My gum bear. But no, like narrator, why would you think trust is the issue here? It's not, you know, I don't have, it's not like I don't trust you. It's that, you know, there's a difference between trusting someone and not wanting to listen to someone. There's a complete difference there. There's no issues.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Why does
If
it
you can
mean-
truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No, I want to leave. I want to face it. No, please, God. No. 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 Okay, fine. I guess I got to. Hello? Gumdrop? Gummy bear? What? What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
All right.
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I'm gonna leave.
Sorry, but you're
Okay.
in my story now.
Okay. I but you hurt my feelings. I want to leave. I want to leave. You just destroyed my dignity as a man.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
But am I Stanley? What? Wait. Good morning, employee 427. Press L on the keyboard. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
No, I did not.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Move the couch!
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
When?
Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Cool. Where's the oh.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
What?
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys, the boys!
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I mean, we're literally
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Parable, okay. To tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy. And so in his head, he relived it again. And then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path.
Oh,
mustn't
frick
there
off,
be?
I'm about to lose my
Perhaps
mind.
if he played just one more time.
Dude, okay, tell your wife you love her. Oh, that's so sweet. Can I
But
leave?
there is no answer.
What?
How could there possibly be?
What?
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Please.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this.
Just get me out!
The next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Be at work in the morning. Yeah.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
With a mirror.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried...
Okay. Okay, now there's... Oh, okay, there's a clicking. I like them. I like the clicking noise.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright,
No matter
freaking
how hard
fine. I
Stanley
guess I gotta go
looked,
to the
he
boring
couldn't
meeting.
find a trace of his
I'm
co-workers.
such a good employee. And everything.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
You never know, I could find some secrets. Most likely, probably, maybe, who knows. Surely, I'll find me a secret. Surely. Awaiting input. Wait. You son of a garbage, dude. Wait, I just typed it in, didn't I? I pressed Q, I think, or something. One of the two. Press something. Okay, well, yeah, let's try... Oh, that was... Oops, okay, that was a screenshot. Okay, well, okay.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up, narrator.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Shut
open
up.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine, I'll listen. Fine. You happy? You happy? You happy you have a good employee on your hands that's, you know, listening to you every once in a while? Are we in the Matrix? Can you tell me this? Why is it so white out here? Are we in a simulation? Possibly. Maybe.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let's see, meeting group 4. Okay, wait, floor 4XX group planning meeting schedule money weekly targets amend marketing Mondays off on that day. Half day will be the 451's private time. Group 40X, group 45X. This box is too small, obviously. Tuesday termination. Tuesday office. What? Efficiency? Legal? Question mark. Group 41. Group 46. X. Wednesday. It's deep. Adept. Whatever. We're broke Wednesdays. Financial panic meeting. Bosses. Inspection. Group 42X. Group 47X. 8 bird. Thursday. Scribbled out and then murders. Okay. Ideas plus the development group 30 or sorry group 43X, group 48X, pre-review of weekly review, Friday weekly review, breaking floor 5 meeting, what to do about 432, don't tell 432 about me meeting, group 44X, group 49X, office party. RIP friends. RIP. Do not alter without consulting where board manager. Okay, there's a board manager apparently. Push for targets. Push for funding for R plus D and new coffee machine. Or of new coffee machine. Not caution sufficiency. Wait. Does that say? Standard C? Wait, Standard C graphics? Or no. I don't know what that says. Yeah, I don't know what that says. Get Chris out of the broom closet. I'm not gonna read that. Hire someone with, or to Cyrus Papers. Oh, okay, Cyrus Papers, and then hire someone to Cyrus Papers. Papers are to Cyrus. I have no doubt if I'm saying it right. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper Cyrus guy who moved my desk. Please keep the targets on the topic of blah 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 blah. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Tomorrow complete today's unfinished. Agendas items, right next days. Agenda flecked. Employment 417, 405, 491, 416, 431, and gym. That's a lot. And I somehow digest all of that because it just made no sense, and at the same time it made sense. Right? Right. I think. Let's see, to do sorry, I'm yawning. Synergies, core value expectors, shift global market, pardon, and then monetize free to play. Help post it. Okay, fair enough. What to do, or what do people want? Things, money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs. Oh, it's so that over there was graphs. Okay. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. The stock market is somewhere here. Color in segments, strips, requirements, more secondary research, what is hot, profit, prophecies, and then profit. I think that's what it said. Okay, I think that's enough reading. Even for me, I'm not really a huge reader, but I somehow just find myself still reading because it just seemed interesting.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Broom. I want the broom. Can I take the broom with me? I want to be Harry Potter. Can I be, please? I want a broom. Give me the broom.
There was nothing here.
Give me the
broom!
No
choice to make, no path
Give me the
to
broom!
follow, just an empty broom closet.
Give me a broom!
No reason to still
Give me
be
the
here.
broom! Whatever's in here, give me the broom! 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 Alright, fine. You're boring, narrator. You know that?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, where's the office? I'm going to assume it's up, so I'm going to go downstairs because I want to explore. Can we crouch by any chance? Oh, you can. What does it say? Whatever. I'm not reading that. Chat, you can read it if you want to.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
That is true.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon I have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy
Most
this
likely
while I'm
today,
still
maybe,
lucid.
if I feel like it.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Wait, what?
Then
What?
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
I'm about to
Was Stanley
lose my
simply
freaking
deceiving
mind,
himself,
dude.
believing that if
I need
he's
a drink.
asleep, he
I'm
doesn't
no,
have
I'm
to take
thirsty. Give me a drink.
responsibility for
I'm thirsty.
himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his
Ah!
life.
Ah!
Now, hearing the voice speak
Ah!
these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Bro, we're...
the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal.
Hey, what's up, Skilled? Hey, what's up, Saggy? What's up? Welcome to Action. How you doing today? How have you
Everything
been?
will be fine.
Haven't seen you in a while. What's up?
I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Man, dude, this game is...
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Okay, we'll just forget
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
All right, man. Just, F my dude. All right, anyways, what's up, Sherwin? What's up? We'll get touch and do it today. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? How's life? Hold up. I want to see if everything's... Okay, yeah, it's working. What's up, though, Sherwin? How you been? Did you remove my mod? Yeah, I've been good. I've been busy with my schoolwork. Did I remove your mod? I remember going through the mod stuff, but that was like way back when. I may or may not have. I'm not too sure. I think I did. Well, obviously, I'm pretty sure I did, but yeah, I think I did. This game is great. It actually is. So good to see, you know, old faces.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean?
Okay, I got it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's nothing here. There's nothing. Wait. Wait, but the camera. Wait, the input. Input received. Wait, chat, we're doing something right. There's something happening. Okay. Let me go.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay.
Stanley went
Something's gotta be
around touching
different here.
every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Okay.
Nor did it advance the story in any
I
way.
freaking get hit. Thank you. Shut up. Okay, so I'm pretty sure each time there's going to be a loop, we need to go back to the input computer and put in our, don't know what input, but to put in an
Stanley
input of some
clicked
kind
on
of
literally every single door in the office, because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Didn't really look very well on the whole thing. Alright, anyways, okay, no problem. I know I haven't been here for a while. Yeah, it's all good though. It's all good. I mean, you'll get it back. It isn't like permanently gone unless you actually want it back, but if not, it's all cool. It's up to you. Well, I mean, what you have to get it back by, like, you know, like everybody else, because otherwise people will be like, dude, like, this guy's been here for long, you just give it back to him immediately?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, what if we go to the right? Because the left didn't do jack crap, so we're going to go to the right this time.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
freaking
Stanley
course.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, no, wait, no, actually, no, we did take the left, we just didn't go to the right
Wow.
door.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, yeah, this is where we went out, took us up in the little elevator thing, we walked through, got the call, and then we were stuck in that little freaking loop, and it just resetted. Okay, so let's actually go this way.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door,
Ooh,
and
button.
got back on track.
Button. I like red buttons. Red buttons are my favorite. I like pushing them because they're very
But Stanley
floaty, very
didn't want to go
buttony.
back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Do I? Are you sure? Took you quite a while to answer that question of yourself. Yes?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Why'd you go
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, sure. Just, yeah.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Why is there... Okay. Actually, you know what? Who's in there? Hey! Hey! Who's in here? How did you get the van in here? Oh, yeah, I see it. Never mind. How did you get in here? Huh? Huh? Stupid people. Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding?
Okay, I got my eyes
It's all
closed.
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this
Okay.
nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
What?
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
Wait, no. I freaking hate you so freaking much, man. You have no idea.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Yeah,
decided to go to the
possibly
meeting room.
freaking
Perhaps he
mean,
had
huh?
simply missed a memo.
What could it possibly freaking mean, huh? You know, like, what could it possibly mean? Maybe because they broke out of the freaking loop, maybe? From you, possibly? Or they never existed at all and they were just some part of my imagination? Okay, where's the input thing? I need to put my input. Usually the input computer was in here. Where's it at this time? We got 2 for inputs in, so we're... Let me backtrack a little bit here. Unless, oh wait, unless it's on my other computer. Which I cannot go back to. Okay, wait, unless I was supposed to turn up everything and then one of the computers will turn back on, right? Surely. Surely. Okay, maybe not. Fine. Oh.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
You didn't give me a direction to go. Okay, how do we... Oh. Does this lead... But yeah, they do. Okay. Let's... Huh. I'll go this way. This one looks a little more interesting.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
No.
Why not?
No! Oh my! You can't just let me be a free man for once, you know? You freaking...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Input. Inputs anywhere. Nope, inputs. Gosh dang it. Now, great. See, look, now there's no freaking doors here.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, let's just go back. Narrator, I just want to say you're probably one of the worst things that have ever happened to me. I just want you to know that. Let's just go off the rails a little bit here and start opening these doors, yeah? After all, there's no doors in the other room, so we might as well just start detouring from here. Okay.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The
Yeah, this
story.
is not right.
Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Well, this is no frames.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Oh, boy.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Yep.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
Actually,
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
Does it look like a win
I
to me?
have to restart.
Are you... Dude. This freaking guy, man.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Very difficult for my little brain to handle, so I feel like I should not follow that line. I don't trust the line. Don't trust you. You bad line. Oh. Goes into a different room, though. Oh, frick. Oh, I can open... Oh. Huh. So, empty room, obviously we can't do anything about that, so I guess we gotta go the way that we gonna go the way. The way. Oh, he was playing, whatever that game is called. Can I turn this off? No? Okay. Cool. Finally, something new for once in my freaking life.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Frames. Okay.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Oh, my frig.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Sure. What? I was expecting something a little bit more chill, but this is a little bit too much. I'm going insane. My ear holes. Holy, way too dang. Oh my. Where's the door? Oh my frig! Ah, my freaking ear! Oh, the frames! Holy! Jesus Christ, the freaking audio! Dude, holy frig! Okay, I mean, there's not any controller vibration, but yeah, sure. FOV, what's 80? Show content warning. Enable content warning and an option to skip sections of the game that deal with suicide, trauma, and mental health. Just yeah. Just in case, because I personally, for me, I can handle it. Because obviously, not a huge fan of any of that. But for some of you guys, you guys might be going through that, so I'm not trying to put a risk. And plus on top of that, why are you so effing laggy, my guy? We'll go down to 2. Yes, I know frames are skipping. Yes, I know. So I'm putting it down to 2. There. Is it better? No, it's still... You know what? Frig it. Whatever. I don't know why it's so freaking laggy, though. I swear. Music, it's so loud. Okay, hang on. We gotta turn that down. That's insane. Okay, audio. Music. Needs to go down, like, at least 60. Yeah, right there. Much freaking better. Holy. Oh, dude, oh my lord, my computer's hating me right now. It's oh, dude, my freaking thing is, oh my freaking, what? There's so many lines. Wait. What? Wait. I'm sorry, what? Wait. Okay, I'm assuming it's this line. I don't know.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
What? Are you talking about the plant?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back. Why is my frames dropping so bad? Hello? Holy. Shaz, is it still lagging for you guys? Oh, it's not doing it anymore. Okay, it seems like we took the right path, and apparently my thing is... Wait. Okay, it seems like you guys can still hear it. It's just my thing is really badly delayed on the stream. So, like, my audio thing, when it goes, like, kind of like goes up or whatnot, it's very delayed. What is happening? Hello? Hang on. It was just fine, and now suddenly it's just having... Oh, wait, unless I think it's probably because I increased it. Let's go down to 70. Yeah, I literally do not know why my thing is lagging so bad right now. My frames are freaking out. Everything's freaking out. Are we good? I don't know if we're good. I don't know what my PC is doing. Are we good? Okay, it's still laggy. What the frig? Actually, no. Just keep it, frig it. It's still gonna be laggy regardless, I think. I think it's because there's just so much happening.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Unless this is the Stanley story, or the Stanley Parable. The Ultra Deluxe. Oh wait, can we put our input in? I guess we gotta go back. I'm going back. This is too much for me to handle. Okay, I guess we're not going back. Wait. Holy frames, bro. Okay, yeah, we might have to put this on low. I don't know what is happening. Hang on. I don't want to quit the game and then all of a sudden have to restart the game entirely again, but... let's just put this on low. For now. Oh, wait, that's freaking why freaking V-Sync's on, isn't it? Oh my fray, that's so much more better. I think that's probably why, because the freaking V-Sync. But we're gonna try with this and see if it does lag. If it does again, then I'm just gonna turn off the... oh, dude. Oh, so much better. Holy freak, man, dude. My freaking computer was freaking out. Oh, because the freaking V-Sync. Holy. So much more better now. Holy frig, man.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! Boo. You're no fun.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know.
I see
How
Ronald.
about
Thank
this
you so
direction?
much for... thank you so much for tuning in the live stream. Have a great day, brother. Love ya. Be careful out there, brother.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
What does it have to have the TM in there unless it's like a joke? Does your computer does that a lot. Not really. I think the only reason why it did that was because of the freaking VSync. Because the apparently for a lot of people that have noticed or watched, they always turn off VSync. Like the first thing they do is like they turn off VSync if there actually is VSync, because apparently VSync kind of messes with the quality or whatnot of the game and causes, I'm pretty sure, causes the frames to drop because of it. So, which I've actually did experience it before too as well. I've done VSync on before too because I have no idea what it was, and my game was starting lagging. I was trying to figure out why it was, and then I think I may or may not have turned it off. I can't remember, and I can't remember what game it was, but I, but it was fine afterwards. So I think it was because of VSync. I just didn't notice it before.
A choice.
Through it again.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Does both doors? Okay. No. The confession ending. Oh, they both lead here.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me
Oh.
that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's
Wait,
really how all this
Did
goes?
we actually restart 8 times?
It's all determined? So
thought it was
now,
like-
according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me?
Okay, hang on. Parents are calling. Hang Hold up for 1 second, chat. Let me do something. Apologies, has returned. One more second. Okay, let's continue. Sorry. Oh, wait, I gotta...
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean...
9.
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do...
What in the frig was that? That scared the piss out of me, dude.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office, because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Something's different, most likely, probably.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we're going to the left this time. To the right, we took a different path, so we're going to go for the left this time. Which would send us back into the meeting room, and then we're going to go to the other way.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh wow, what a nice boss office. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Man, dude, what a poem. Someone should write that down. Input. Okay. So it does end up in different locations. No one's here. Aw, don't do that. Business. Why? Ooh, elevator. I have a little circle now. Okay, wait. I want to go this way.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Oh.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What the frig? Man, it's really dark in here. Well, I guess we're going down, chat.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, give me 1 second. I actually want to see... Okay, it is. I just want to see if my things were like put up to highest settings. Because Chad, I will remind you that I am using a 3060 MSI 3060 GeForce RTX 3060 graphics card. So, yeah.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Let's go for the escape route. But mind control sounds pretty good, so... Ooh, button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
I get it now.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Absolutely, yes. I am a very daring man. Well, for Stanley, probably not, but I am willing to push Stanley.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What was it? Mine was like 427 or something like that, right? Right? Mine was like 427, right? Yeah, 427. Oh, the cameras. Okay, I got it now. I want to take a picture of this. Man, I should have taken a picture right there when I was on that little freaking platform. I'm sad. Well, because I had to turn on the thing, so never mind. Actually, forget it.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he
35.
would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I don't know what these... I don't have to do this in order. I feel like we do. I can't even get to that one up there. Three's over here. I think four's up there. Is that four? I don't know what that one is. I feel like that is four. But how can we get up there? No, it looks like a two, actually. I can't freaking tell which this thing had zoom in abilities, but, you know. What can you do? Oh no, that actually is four. Never mind. So wait, how in the world did we get up there? We just click on the door, I'm guessing? Well, we can't go up there, unfortunately. Wait. Okay. Mind control.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yep. I was gonna say, I thought we made it all this way, so we might as well just, you know, keep following what he says, so.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go back in here. It's like home. Okay, never mind. I guess we're going for the open door.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Beat the game. Oh, well, I actually beat the... Okay. But we restart again, yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh!
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
Okay, we need
he
one
couldn't
more
find a trace of it. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yep, you right. Oh, it's different now. Hello. Come on!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. There was like more over here, I remembered, so.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wait, is the quote different or still the same? It is... Oh, it's actually different. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Money crisp. We're taking the elevator this time. Or no, wait, because there was like another way down there too with either like escape or the mind control. And we just kept on going for the mind control. Or there was like also another thing too where we can either keep... Okay, let's just take the elevator for you. It's taken a very long time. We're going to be here for a while. Fine. I think we're literally just stuck in here regardless. I don't think the elevator takes us anywhere. Yep, it sure does not.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Oh.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, actually, yeah, we're gonna get this one done. Then we will.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Hang on.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery wouldn't... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Oh boy.
How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
Right.
Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all this means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Okay. Alright, man. Well, oh. Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. Ah! Where are all the buttons? Where I can push all the buttons. Oh, I could just do it from long range. kind of. They don't say, yeah, they don't say turned off forever. Interesting. I guess, I don't know if I've, like, beaten the game already. Well, to be fair with you, I don't even think there's actually a ending to this game besides the one that we just got. To be fair with you, I'll say this. We will,
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along.
Oh,
I got what I wanted.
okay. Well, the computers are off.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. Oh, new content?
Sweet.
What does that mean, new content?
Poggers, new content, dude. Poggers. Oh, we're going to the unknown. Oh, freak.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
New content, here we go.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
My favorite game.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yes!
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Oh, okay. Well, I thought I was gonna just be staring at the... Oh. Okay. Yeah, and there's still more to it.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Okay. 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 Alrighty.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
It's literally nothing but 2013. And I absolutely freaking love it. That's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, good times. Even though I was too young to, you know, even play this game, because for one, I didn't have a PC and or a laptop to even do this type of stuff, so... Smile because it happened. A trip down memory lane. $1. Demolition. Is that like, don't play for 5 years. Okay. Oh, this is talking about the narrator. Today, creator surprisingly down to earth. This is nice. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is definitely copyright, 100%. Actually, just in case. There we go.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
No, I didn't look it up yet. I'm gonna look it up like after the stream. Oh, Minecraft. Person of the year. Oh, well, this is where they were designing it and all. That's pretty cool. Your number is 29.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Is that so? So I really can't get in there. The Serious Room, 2013. Can't quite get in there.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
I don't know. I can't get in here. Unless you're not supposed to. Boo. Unless you're gonna go back. Oh, yeah, you do.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, jeez. They even... Dude, that's actually. Oh, there's a good recommended, but not recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Uh-huh. Even some of the even the recommendations and non-recommendations are, you know, what is it? Fragile.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245.
Okay.
That the logic of elimination... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking, and you saying nothing.
Yep.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities.
Hello, buddy? What the frick is happening, dude?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain. The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Oh, it's starting to leak. Wait, before I click it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Maybe, surely things will get better, right? Surely. Oh. Well, things did get better. Looks nice. I think things will get even more better. Okay or not? Monka W. Okay, I like to skip, I like to skip, I like to skip. I wanna push the button. Okay, well I guess the button's broken this time. And the narrator is no longer talking with me. I mean... Okay. Oh. I mean, okay, wait. Have we done everything? No, we haven't done the exit. We haven't done the escape room yet. So let's
A
go over
soft
there now.
wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
I'll go and look her up now. Oh, it's cool. I mean, at least they blocked that off, so it's cool. You said Bliss, right? Yes, okay. Not bad. Not bad. A Burbank. Yes, I did see her. Surprisingly, out of some of the female wrestlers I've seen so far, she's a pretty good looking one. I'll definitely say new content. Okay. Okay, we didn't do the escape room. Let me do the escape
When
one.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's do that one first, really quick.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
No! Gosh dang it. I even have the freaking... I have the audio turned off, don't I? I literally do.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Oh, thank
Stanley
gosh,
calmly
this was
walked
freaking
forward
long.
into the
Holy-
opened passageway.
Holy frick, man. let's go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
nope.
Control Facility.
I'm good.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, is that so? Let's see.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Here we go. Would you look at that? I didn't die.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Well, it's been fun. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Okay, hang on. Okay. I has returned. I forgot about something, so, but I'm good now.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh well. What the heck is this?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Huh. A selection of sound used throughout the game when... Okay, Oh, it's cool. I guess this is like the actual, like, end of the game, if I had to guess. Oh, okay, okay. So that was, like, in development, and then someone almost done, and then bam, that's the final product. Or beta product, and then final product. frick was that?
Number 6. Stanley stood on the snow. Stanley walked over the bridge. Now then, this elevator for sure would get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story.
Ah, interesting.
Jumped in the river.
All in development, we decided to designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become. And on the nose for the ton of the game, plus some people. Huh. Interesting. Wait, what is this? Narrator emails. We have never found the perfect use for them. Here are... Oh, that's cool. They were really trying to get people, like, involved with this, like, deeply. Just restarts, okay. Option 2. Wait. The confusion ending. Confusion ending, vent. Oh wait, there was actually, oh, there was levers, huh? Course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in 12. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of the... Okay. Oh well, yeah. We didn't been in. I don't think we was in this area before at all. So. One of the deaths from the early version of the countdown. Oh, it was like a huge loop. Okay, I got it now. Which I think it's about time that we put Stanley Parable to rest.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Pretty
No,
much.
perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Okay. Well, I think we've gone through everything, so yeah. That was pretty fun. I liked it. That was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. For the first time of me playing that, I see why people enjoyed it so much, even though it was like, you know, I don't know what it is about with me with some single games. Like when it comes to like single games, for some reason I like yell or not yell. I start to yawn a lot during the solo play games. I don't know why. I don't even think it's because I'm just tired. I think it's because it's just so relaxing. I'm like, I was like, I could just sleep while playing this. But yeah, honestly, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe was actually pretty good. I liked it. Oh, we didn't do the new content, which I don't think there was anything new to. I think it was just gonna be like a simple replay of it. But I don't want to keep my food cold, so. But I may or may not be a little bit. I may or may not be live again tonight. We will see how that goes, depending on how I feel about it. But if I do, then we might just do some Apex or something. So we'll see when that time comes. But anyways, this will be the end of the live stream of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. If you guys did enjoy this live stream, and you guys want to see some more of this content or the crazy content I do on this channel, if you guys are new, make sure you guys do the like, smash the subscribe button, and also a notification bell to become part of the Christian Call part of the family, so that you guys don't miss any future crazy content videos. And of course, if you guys do have a type of game sessions and or videos that I should be at the next whenever I do get the chance, you guys can either hit me up on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, my Discord, which all links will be in the description below. And if you guys do have Discord, through the link in the description as well. You guys put your suggestions in the game suggestions channel / chat and Discord. But if you guys don't have Discord, then you guys have the option of basically hit me up on YouTube's, or hit me up on YouTube through the comments, or message me on Twitch or Twitter, for you guys, whatever you guys do prefer. And there will also be less games already played, also played this day, in the description as well too. Man, I'm just choking on something, but it's part of the fries. But anyways, though, I will see all you beautiful people in the video. Peace, have a great day. Take care of you all, and